Tommy Tiernan is one of Ireland's top comedians, and although some people think he causes as much controversy as he does comedy, he's definitely one of my favourite comedians. He took a wee bit of time out of his mad busy schedule to have a chat to me about the final night of his Crooked Man tour set to take place in Belfast. He also spoke to me about how he kind of compares himself now to Daniel O'Donnell, why he sits down to have a pee, and why he enjoys coming and playing in Belfast. So this is me, Conor Phillips, live on the radio with Tommy Tiernan. I'm delighted to welcome the man who's going to be in the Ulster Hall tomorrow night, Mr. Tommy Tiernan.
Hello there.
How are you?
Fantastic. Now, I'm very excited. This Crooked Man tour we've been on the road for, God almighty, I don't know, it must be nearly just over 2 years anyway. And the last gig of the tour is on Friday in Belfast.
Does the tour change throughout the run?
Oh yeah, this would have been probably the third or fourth version of the show over the 2 years. What I'm doing is I'm recording it all on DVD down in Cork. So that's kind of, once you do that, you put an end to it. So then I do that, and then I have 2 months to come up with the next show. So I'll have 2 months of kind of writing to come up with a brand new. But over the course of time, the show changes anyway. But it's just between now and October, that has to be a very, very definite break.
Would you be a contemplative sort of character, Tommy? The reason I ask this, right? You've been doing this tour for a while now. I was up near where I'm from, in South Armagh, right?
Oh yeah.
And what I was doing, I was driving down the road one day, just as you do, in the car, and stuck behind a tractor with a farmer on his mobile phone going -3 miles an hour, right?
Yeah.
And I looked to my right hand side, and outside a hotel, on top of a picnic table, was a man with a beard and a woolly hat smoking a pipe. And
no.
It then transpired that might be Tommy Tiernan.
Yeah. I find the pipe's not great for stand-up.
No.
it kind of, now there'd be nothing in it but vanilla and strawberry tobacco, but it would stone you in the way that people who smoke cigarettes would say, oh, the first cigarette of the day always kind of left hands you a little bit, And I find that now, if I smoked the pipe, and I'd be sometimes when you're driving down a dual carriageway, and there's a sign and it says one of the lanes is going to be blocked in 300 yards.
Yeah.
It's like that. I'd only have half my head working after the pipe. But what I like to do is I like to have a double espresso.
Right.
And smoke the pipe. With
the vanilla and the strawberry in it.
Yeah, so half my head is going mental and the other half is trying to relax. It's a thin line between the two of them, that maybe that's where the jokes are.
Anyone who's ever been to one of your shows will know that's pretty true. But to the uninitiated among us who are listening, I've never been to a Tommy Tiernan show.
Oh yeah.
Without being too cliched, what should they expect?
It'd be like Daniel O'Donnell on Cheap Speed.
Does he not go for the expensive stuff? Is that what's wrong?
No, you don't. You don't want anything that gives you a too rounded a personality. You know what I mean? You need to be full of edges. So,
right.
Yeah, it'd be a man furiously trying to explain something he doesn't understand himself. I think that's what the work is about. It's about not knowing and about enjoying that. So, but like I said, delighted to be finishing up in Belfast. We'd 5 shows there last month. I think we had a great time. We went to some great pubs. We did an open top tour bus at Belfast. We went up to Cave Hill for the walk. We had a great time. So I'm delighted that the tour is ending up there. And at the same time, I'm looking forward to the break now and getting the new show together after that.
I know they're delighted to have you because, the first 5 shows just completely sold out. Tickets actually jumped out the window at one stage.
Committed suicide.
Is it going to be the same sort of raucous nature as you had for the other 5 shows?
I think so. There'll probably be 1 or 2, maybe 3 or 4 new stories in it. But the guts of the show would be the same. The arms and legs might be different, but the guts would be the same. If
you don't mind, can I ask you about something that people who are listening at the moment might be able to check out and might be able to have a look if they've never seen any of Tommy's stuff? Now, it's something that I watch regularly on YouTube and I don't get in trouble for it and I don't have to clear my history after looking at it. Is the interview with you on Letterman?
Oh, yeah.
What type of experience was that? That's, I think, at the minute, if you look at everything, it's the most watched chat show on the planet.
Yeah, it's funny, I never got recognised once after being on Letterman. You're on this really, really famous show, and after being on the Late Late Show in Ireland or stuff like that, the next day you'd be in a garage or something, and there'd be an old one looking at you, or you know, you'd get the look to know that our senior summer before, nothing happened after Letterman.
Wow.
Nothing. I got more. I did 2 TV things in the past 6 months. I did Michael McIntyre's Road Show,
which I have to say you were the last one on, and I enjoyed that one as well.
And that was a good crack to do. You know, it was on in Dublin, and then I took my son to see Man United play Liverpool in the FA Cup at Old Trafford, and the cameras picked me out because I was wearing a stripy hat, and I was on screen for about, I don't know, 2 or 3 seconds, and we're Liverpool fans, so I was a bit depressed looking.
29, I know what it's like.
I got more out of that. I got more people phoning me and stopping me in the street because I had a sad face on me at Old Trafford than I did for all the Lettermans and Michael McIntyre's combined. So it's funny what people are. I think if you're supposed to be on telly, like I suppose stand-ups are in a way, you know, it's kind of part of the gig, and you shouldn't expect too much from it. But when people see you in unusual situations like weeping over a penalty that should never have been given, never. And then so they knock more crack out of that. You know, I started twittering as well last night for the first time.
For the first time, this is an exclusive, is it?
Yeah, an absolute exclusive. So I just started that.
Right.
Only a few times. So
what do we tweet you on?
It's comedian. So it's like a cross between Tommy and comedian. So it's TOMMEDIAN.
Tomedian.
Tomedian. And so if people want to start following that, we might knock a bit of crack out of it. And but that's it. Just ploughing on. I'm on the motorbike now at the moment on the way down to Cork. So.
You're on a motorbike. I was wondering because I was told when I was ringing you to ring you at a specific time, and I was thinking, well, sure, if he's on the phone, he can say hello. But you're on the motorbike.
Yeah, it's a very clever motorbike. It tells me exactly what time I'm going to run out of petrol.
Listen, all I want to say is, listen, good luck with it, because it seems that it's going to be a brilliant show. There are a couple of tickets available, but can I please stress this is an over 18 show?
It's an over 18 show. I think I can't remember how many of the Ulster Hall seats. I think it's about 11 or 1200. I think there's about 100 tickets left, so there's enough for people to get them, but not enough for everybody. So it'd be great to finish. It's going to be great to finish in Belfast, and it's great to finish with. I think all the shows on the tour have been sold out so far. It would be fantastically ironic if it's almost like at the last tour, that's the last show, we didn't sell enough tickets. It'd be like a fella coming to the end of a marathon and he just says, "I respect this," and he just says, "I can't keep going all the way to the end."
He's 400 yards from the finish line. He goes, "Ah, no, couldn't be bothered."
To hell with this, like
it's like Declan Moffat, some would say.
Declan Moffat's Revenge, we'll call Belfast.
Yeah. Anybody who doesn't know what I'm talking about, just put Declan Moffat, Glenn and Maddie into YouTube, and it'll all make sense.
Yeah.
What's next, Tommy, for you anyway? Because looking at the Michael McIntyre Roadshow, I think the way stand-up especially is going, TV seems to be the place that everyone's going. Is that something you're going to do? Would you like to be a panellist in any of those shows? Are you happy enough doing what you're doing?
I'm not sure that all kind of stuff would suit me. My main stuff is always the live work. So I finish on Friday night, and then I take a month's holiday with the family. We're just doing stuff like nothing spectacular now. Might head out to Connemara, or maybe out to one of the Iron Islands, and maybe over to London for a couple of days. Take the kids to see The Lion King or something like that. And then I start writing a new show in September, and then I start touring in October. So I start all over again on the 6th of October. So
do you ever just get knackered?
All the time. I'm perpetually knackered. Do you know how tired I am these days? To tell you how tired I am. I'm so tired nowadays that I've realised that I enjoy sitting down and peeing like a girl. That's because you see, like, if you're a bloke, if you're a bloke, you could be standing up and you could piddle anywhere because you got stuff to do.
Yeah.
I'm so exhausted now. Any chance to sit down, I'll take.
And do you enjoy the how do I put it, the movement of water, the more for it?
Oh, I love it. I just love sitting down, and nothing major. Do you know what I mean? No big mess, nothing. Just sit down and have a little pee like a girl.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the perfect opportunity to end this interview. Tommy, have a wonderful time on Friday night. It's going to be brilliant. From all reports, the Cricket Man Tour has been a massive success. It's a pleasure talking to you, and as I said at the start of the interview, there is times when I get to interview people I don't really like and don't really have that much interest, but I have to say I've been following your career right throughout it, and I think some of the stuff you've done is top drawer, and I'm looking forward to Friday night as well.
Thank you. Thanks for the support.
Have a good time, buddy, and God bless and good luck with everything you do in the future.
Same to you, my friend. Slán.